Hey home bakers, it's Jack here, bakewithjack.co.uk, bringing you your weekly bread making tip every single Thursday. And this week, how do you clean your Banneton basket? Hey, welcome back. Thanks so much for joining me every single Thursday for a bread making tip. A couple of weeks ago, I did a video about what actually is a Banneton basket, and I'll link that up here for you. But for now, how do you clean the thing? How do you clean it? Now, this is a basket made out of cane. You can't just stick it into a bowl of hot soapy water and scrub it with a sponge. It ain't gonna happen. Let me tell you what I do, okay? When I've got a loaf of bread proving up in here, I take the loaf out and pop it into the oven. This thing's got to dry out. I've got to dry it out really nicely because all this flour inside, all stuck to the edges, might be a little bit moist, or hopefully it's not, hopefully it's dry, but it needs to come out before next time. Because what happens if you don't take it out before next time is it's going to start going mouldy in there, and it's really not a pretty situation. So what I do, actually, luckily, I've got a grill on top of my oven, and it's turned off, by the way, it's turned off. I've got a grill on top of my oven and it's quite warm in there. So what I do is I pop the loaf into the oven and bake it, and I put my lovely little basket into the grill where it's nice and warm and it dries out. Then, by the time I finish cooking my loaf, baking my loaf, I give it a little brush with a little scrubby brush like this. This is a little scrubby brush. It's nothing special, it's just a washing up brush. Give it a little scrub in there and then I bang it outside the back door. Just outside the back door into the wild. It's just a little bit of flour. It will be fine. Now, if yours comes with a little clothy liner, like this little chappy, a little cloth, a liner, you can shake that outside. If you're using this thing, give it a shake outside the back door. Every once in a while, I put all my cloth things in the wash. I put the lovely Bake with Jack cloths, proving cloths into the wash, and I put these into the wash. But what I try not to do is use the soap, the liquid, the washing liquid, because it doesn't really need it. They're not particularly dirty. All we need to do is freshen them up, rinse off all that flour and stuff like that. So I put it in on a wash with no powder or liquid or anything soapy, because I don't want anything smelling of soap. In the past, I've made the mistake of baking a focaccia, draping a cloth on top to keep it nice and soft as it cools down, top tip, and that cloth, the smell of that liquid from the cloth has seeped into the focaccia, made it really super soapy. I don't want any of that stuff, and the soap is a little bit unnecessary. So I just pop them into the wash every once in a while to freshen them up nice. And that's it, that's how I clean my Banneton baskets. If you're using Bannetons at home and you've got some secret special method of keeping them nice and clean and tidy, stick it underneath in the comments box. Let's have a chat about it. It'd be really cool to see what you're up to. And that's it. Listen, thank you very much for being here every week. Please don't forget to click the thumbs up if this has proved helpful to you, and click subscribe and you won't miss me every single week talking about something to do with bread making at home. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a nice week. See ya!